Every year, millions of cowhides are transformed into one of the most durable and valuable materials on Earth: leather. But before a cowhide becomes a luxury car seat, a designer handbag, or a premium jacket, it must pass through a surprisingly complex industrial process involving chemistry, massive machinery, and techniques that have been refined for centuries. Everything begins at the processing facility, where the hides are removed carefully to avoid any damage that could reduce their value. Most people do not realize that nearly all leather production starts as a byproduct of the global meat industry. Every year, millions of hides are recovered and transformed into a material capable of lasting for decades. At the start of the process, cattle are lifted by their hind legs using large steel hooks. Keeping the body suspended serves an important purpose. It prevents the hide from touching the floor, reducing contamination and preserving quality. From the moment the hide is removed, a race against time begins. Workers use extremely sharp knives to make clean cuts around the legs and hooves. The skill required is remarkable. They must separate the hide from the body without damaging the muscle underneath or cutting too deeply into the skin itself. A single mistake can significantly reduce the value of the final leather, especially when it is destined for luxury products. Experienced workers can complete these first cuts in less than a minute. Their goal is not to remove the entire hide by hand, but to prepare it for one of the most important machines in the industry: the mechanical hide puller. This massive machine is designed to remove the hide with minimal damage and maximum consistency. Powerful steel clamps grip the edges of the hide and attach it to a large motorized roller. As the roller turns, it applies a controlled pulling force that separates the hide from the body in one continuous motion. The difference in productivity is enormous. A worker performing the entire operation manually could process only a small number of animals per hour. A modern hide-pulling machine can multiply that output while maintaining much more consistent quality. Once removed, the hide still retains the animal's body temperature, close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And in this condition, it becomes highly vulnerable. Bacteria begin multiplying almost immediately. If the hide remains at room temperature for too long, the internal collagen structure starts to break down. In some cases, only a few hours are enough to cause irreversible damage. That is why the hides are immediately transported into refrigerated storage rooms, where temperatures drop to around 36 degrees Fahrenheit. But cooling alone is not enough. The next step is preservation. Each hide is covered with massive quantities of salt. Up to 30 pounds can be used on a single hide. The salt removes moisture and creates an environment where bacteria struggle to survive. This simple but effective method allows hides to be preserved for weeks or even months before moving to the next stage. Eventually, they arrive at the tannery. This is where raw animal skin begins its transformation into leather. The first step is inspection. Workers carefully examine every hide for scars, insect bites, wire marks, or injuries the animal may have suffered during its life. Even small imperfections can affect the quality and value of the final product. Once sorted, the hides enter enormous rotating drums, some large enough to fill an entire room. Inside these drums, thousands of gallons of water remove dirt, blood, and the large quantities of salt used during preservation. The drums rotate slowly for hours while the hides are thoroughly cleaned. But the most dramatic stage is still ahead. The next process is hair removal. The hides are loaded into giant drums once again, this time filled with a chemical mixture containing lime and sodium sulfide. This solution loosens the hair and dissolves part of the outer layer of the skin. For several hours, the hides tumble continuously while the chemicals do their work. When the process is complete, specialized machines equipped with blades remove the remaining hair from the surface. At this stage, the material begins to look very different from the original hide, but it is still too thick and too rough for most leather products. A cowhide can measure nearly half an inch thick in some areas. If used in that condition, it would be far too rigid for shoes, bags, or furniture. That is where precision machinery takes over. First comes fleshing. Large machines carefully remove any remaining fat and tissue attached to the inner surface of the hide. This process requires exceptional accuracy. A mistake could cut through the material and ruin the entire piece. Even after all of these steps, however, the hide remains an organic material that could still decompose. And that leads to the most important stage of all: tanning. Today, the most common method is chrome tanning. The hides are placed once again inside huge rotating drums, this time containing chromium salts. What happens next takes place at a microscopic level. The chromium penetrates deep into the collagen fibers and forms chemical bonds that stabilize the structure of the skin. As a result, the material no longer behaves like raw animal hide. It becomes leather, flexible, durable, and capable of lasting for decades without decomposing. During this stage, something unusual happens. The hides temporarily develop a distinctive pale blue color known throughout the industry as wet blue. Experienced tannery workers can often judge the success of the process simply by looking at that color. After tanning, powerful machines squeeze excess water from the leather. The material then moves to one of the most precise machines in the factory, the splitter. Using extremely sharp horizontal blades, these machines divide the leather into perfectly uniform layers. The upper layer, known as the grain, is the most valuable. Although the material is now technically leather, it still lacks its final characteristics. The next stage adds color and flexibility. Inside another series of rotating drums, dyes give the leather its final appearance, while specialized oils are added to soften the fibers. Without these oils, the leather would eventually dry out and crack. The oils allow the collagen fibers to move smoothly against one another without breaking. After dyeing, the leather still contains a large amount of moisture. To remove it, the hides are hung in large drying areas where air circulates continuously. Finally, the leather passes through heated rollers that stretch, compress, and smooth the material. This final finishing stage improves texture, increases durability, and creates the consistent appearance expected in premium products. After days of processing, chemistry, and precision manufacturing, what began as a raw cowhide has become one of the most durable materials in the world. A material used in luxury vehicles, designer handbags, premium furniture, and high-end footwear. This is how cow skin becomes leather. If you want to understand how other critical systems survive under this same level of pressure, you'll find more videos on this channel. Like this video if it helped you see what normally remains invisible. And subscribe to keep discovering how the systems that run the world truly work.